Welcome to Just Wing It with Blake and Jamie. How is everyone doing today? Hope everyone is doing well as we're waiting for Blake. Hey, Ken, thanks for coming in. What did you eat for dinner tonight? Lamb chops and leeks. How are the leeks? What does that taste like? Like an ugly sweet onion. Oh, that's right, you did tell me. It was like an onion. Hi, Paprika. Thanks for coming in. How are you? What did you eat tonight? They had like potatoes tonight and like the um like grilled chicken strips, but they're grilled, they weren't fried. I'm good, just tired as always, Paprika. This job has been really tiring. But the good news is my one person that was on FMLA came back on Monday. Um but I mean she's um really weak, so I worry about her, if she's gonna go back out or not. And then I did fill my other director position, but I have another director position, but I put one of my other staff members in as an interim. So I feel like I'm a little bit more staffed now, so maybe I can like take a breather. And this weekend, my friend, who should actually be here any minute now, came and we're gonna go to a couple beaches and stuff. I don't know what else she's got planned, but so now they just need to fill my position and then they're fully staffed with permanent people. They got me here till October. I don't really think they'll need me past October because they do have a couple candidates now. So hopefully those candidates will work out. Hi, Dee Dee. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, so I'm hoping because I haven't been home. The last time I've been home was for Kenny's wedding on the 4th of July. So I'm kind of missing Ken a little bit, just a little bit. Did you have anything good to eat tonight yet, Dee Dee? Nothing yet. Last year, um, at this time, I was in Bali. And I'm looking at those pictures, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could go back again. But that was once in a lifetime trip, and I'll never be able to go again. And Ken's like, yep, no more. That's it. That was a very expensive trip. One we couldn't really afford, but it was a once in a lifetime, so I did it. And he is such a trooper and lets me do crazy things like that. I've done a lot of crazy things in my life, and I don't know why he still puts up with me. Oh, you will eat dinner soon? Oh, good. It's still a little early for you yet. 6:30, I guess. And here's Blake. Oh, all decked out in his Celtics gear.
Hello everyone. Welcome. I'm so sorry for my tardiness, and this is like I love this movie so much, so I apologize that I'm late, but Grandma calls, so we gotta answer.
Yes, we do. You do. She's
How are
more
you?
important. I'm good. And how was your day?
Oh, it was very long, very tiring, but I got through
Yeah.
it. And Natalie too. She had a rough day. Grandma was
Oh,
not having it.
oh no.
So,
That's too bad.
you know the law.
Oh, yep.
Ugh.
The hashtag Dr. Pepper. Um, so did you eat dinner yet?
Not yet. Natalie said she's gonna order Domino's. She doesn't want to cook.
Yeah. No, I don't blame her.
Yeah, she she's just barely getting the hang of cooking, and she's gotten a lot better since she first started.
Well, that's what happens with anything, right?
Shout out to shout out to Natalie for being
Yeah.
the cook of the family, because it damn sure wasn't gonna be me.
Eh, yeah, not me either. Ken's my cook.
Shout out to Ken.
Ken and Natalie. But yeah, this week there's been a few fires, crazy fires that's been draining me. But I was just telling the chat, my friend Kristen from San Antonio, is coming here, and she should be here any minute. And
Oh, cool.
tomorrow we're gonna hopefully go to St. Pete's Beach, and then we'll probably go to Clearwater or something, and we're gonna have a fun weekend, hopefully,
Good,
as long
good.
as it
That's
doesn't rain.
yeah. Shout out to all the reunitings in this world. Did you get to see her whenever you came to the wedding?
Who?
Your friend.
Yes, she came with me to the wedding.
Oh, that's right. I remember now. I remember that.
Yeah, she was
You
my
weren't
plus
there by
one.
yourself.
Nope. Yeah, it was fun to.
You don't have a plus one. It's $200 a plate.
Uh,
No, uh, that's a movie quote, The Hangover 2.
oh, that's right. I was like, wait a minute, I heard that before.
When Alan says that he brought Mr. Chow as his uh as his guest with him. And he's like, "What? He's my plus one." And he's like, "You didn't have a plus one. It's $200 a plate."
Yeah, and then Ken has to come Saturday and drive down here because they're renovating the second floor. So he has to come here to move me to a different room
Really? Why?
because I have so much crap. All my makeup. I can't do it all by myself. So I need him to move me. I know
You
some
can
people
do
are,
it. You just need to stop. You just need to bring one bag of makeup and you'll be okay.
excuse me? No, it's
Edna.
funny because I was telling someone at work, I was like, yeah, my husband's coming down Saturday. He's gonna help move me because I have to move in a different room. Like, you need your husband to help move you to a different room? Is it the same hotel? I said, yeah. And they're like, but they have those carts, Jamie. And I'm like, you don't even understand how much I have in my room.
Okay, I
I'm
got a
like,
scenario for you. All of your makeup burns up and completely incinerates,
wait,
or
wait.
you have to pay whatever you have left on your student loan, you doubles that.
Um, I owe $186,000 on my student loans.
So that's what is that times two?
Like
Somebody
about
tell me. Chat,
like
tell me out here.
$360,000.
That's it. That's the number.
Okay, no, I'm not burning my makeup.
Nope,
I'll
those
pay
are the
that.
only two options. It all goes in the incinerator or your debt doubles.
Okay, so do I get to take the extra one hundred
No,
eighty-six thousand dollars that I would pay double and buy new makeup?
no, it goes straight to the tax man.
No, then I'll just keep my makeup.
You'd rather keep your makeup
Yes.
and pay double what you already owe in student loans.
Mhm.
Priorities.
Exactly. I need my
Priorities.
makeup. I need my makeup. I probably have
Ken,
about
get her ass under control. Hell yeah, he said burn it.
no, Kenneth.
That decision, that decision only affects you. You just put that division the to burn it only affects you. But doubling your student loan debt, that affects Ken too. So now
Uh
you would rather have both of y'all have an extra burden than you just be sad.
um no, because I would have to rebuy all my makeup.
Yep.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Oh
No.
my gosh. That's insane priority decision right there.
Hey, I'm the one who would have to pay off that extra $186,000 in debt though, because it's my student loans.
Hey, but still, it's just that's like a lifetime of debt right there.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. That's why we're
What
selling
year
everything off.
what year did you go to college?
Which time? I've been in college since 1998, 6 or 7. 1997.
I don't know. When was the most recent time?
Well, I was in college from 1997 to 2020.
Wow, that's crazy. I couldn't. That's a lot of college.
That's why I have so much debt.
The institution got you.
Yep. Well, I went and got my RN, and then I got my bachelor's in nursing, and then I got my master's in nursing, and then I got my master's in business. And then I thought I was smart and was going to go on for my PhD, and got through um, many classes. I got through 45 credit hours there, didn't hack it, so I restarted at a different college and got 15 hours in, and then I quit. So I never got my PhD, but um, I have a lot of hours into my PhD.
Well,
So
I
that's
can
why I have so much.
understand that.
That's why I have so much debt, and I've been in school for my entire life.
And think about that. Now, you would just be living to pay for the school that was supposed to get you money that you were supposed to get paid for.
But see, I wouldn't be making the money I'm making now without all that debt.
Well,
But now I have to pay that
now
debt.
you got two headaches. You got one at work and you got one when you get home.
Yep, yep, yep.
You just all right. You
I
know
just
what?
love
You're right. Let's do it the hardest way freaking possible.
it. Ken says she needs to be an astronaut. Yeah, no kidding. I need as much debt as I have. I should be something.
Yeah, with this many years in college, I think you would have already ran every damn college institute. You would have already had your place in the White House doing something out there.
You
Damn.
think? I just didn't do it right, I guess.
What are you doing wrong? I'll tell you what it is. It's you willing to let everything else double up in debt, then let that makeup go, woman. That's what it is right there. That's it.
Yeah.
That's why.
Hey, you can't touch my makeup.
One day we're just gonna highway robbery. Give me
Oh
all of
no.
your makeup.
No, 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 no. Hey, I
Oh.
had all this makeup when I was in Midland. Well, not all of it. I've accumulated more, obviously, but um, since then. But yeah, I had a lot of this when I was there.
And how much makeup do you take with you to a place that you don't even use sometimes?
I take all my makeup with me. That's why Ken
I
has to
know.
move. That's why Ken has to come in with his enclosed trailer and move me
But you don't
everywhere.
use all that damn shit. You don't use it all in one sitting.
No, but each day I'll have to use something else.
There's 7 days in the week.
But I gotta rotate because of my channel. I can't use the same products.
I don't get it. What's the difference? It's just a name on a brand, and you use different colors. It's about the colors. I don't get it. Like,
I don't just use one bag worth, Ken. No, every day.
see, he knows it.
Every day I'm like, okay, it's Monday and I'm gonna do this today, so I need these products to film and do my makeup.
Can preach, dude. He knows what it
I,
is.
I can't do that if I only have one bag worth. But if I ended up, unfortunately, obviously, um, obviously, if I was going to Alaska, if I got the Alaska job, I wouldn't have been
Mhm.
able to do it. Hold on,
Is your friend here?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, she's here. Say hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Here, where's
friend.
the first stuff? Just put it here for now.
Okay, we're gonna run and get food.
Okay.
You need me to get you anything?
No, I'm good.
Which bed is ours?
That one.
You switched bed?
No, I've always been in this one.
You slipped it. Oh, really?
Yep. Hey, Devin.
Get a new bed.
Oh my god.
Get a new bed.
Yeah, just like a
Well,
new bag of makeup.
actually, I will when I get my new room.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Oh, the keys.
Keys.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're okay. It happens.
This is why when she moved, her husband has to drive down here
Yeah, exactly.
and move her
See?
because she has so much shit.
Yep. See, even Kristen knows.
Oh, yeah, she got so much makeup. I mean, she could pretty up the whole block and still have enough to do them 7 days a week.
Exactly. But she knows you don't touch my makeup.
Would you rather get your leg cut off or see all your makeup disappear?
Um,
You get to pick the leg.
Never come clean?
huh?
Do the housekeepers come clean?
Well,
Or do they see your room and go, fuck this?
well, they clean around it what they can.
Can I get you anything?
I'm good.
Is there anything?
I'm good. Thank you.
She's interviewing for the next episode of Hoarders.
No. No. Okay, so the movie True Romance.
Wow.
Ken
What
says
a
hi.
roller coaster.
I'm yeah. I'm sorry, I did not like it. It reminded me of Kill Bill, like the exact same like concept almost.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like it, but I did like that both of them survived at the end. But I was sad that his dad died and all the other ones. That wasn't even part that he kind of brought into it, and then they died, but he lived.
Mm. Well, I guess maybe it is an acquired taste because, I mean, this movie was sold to Tony Scott by Quentin Tarantino so that Quentin Tarantino could fund the movie Reservoir Dogs. And I think that this movie was very well done. I love the whole just the eerie confrontations between the characters and the way it rose, it fell. There was love at first sight kind of thing. Just the romanticized part of it, but it's also got just the dark underworld eeriness about it that it's just straight out of the mind of Quentin Tarantino. And he shows his shade of love for film through this movie with the plot even having directors and actors and everything in between in it. So, and talking about movies, quoting movies that are in it. Um, Shout out to Val Kilmer playing the Elvis in it. You never see his face, but that was Val Kilmer that was playing Elvis in the movie.
Like Ken says, it was a star-studded cast. Like you had your Brad Pitt, your Christopher Walken, Christian Slater. So it had like a lot of the people I like, and then they even had Samuel L. Jackson. But unfortunately, he died right at the beginning,
Yeah, he was in it. He was in it for a very short period of
like
time.
2 seconds.
Right. Yeah. And I think that that was just like, I mean, I can't say for sure exactly what it was, but Gary Oldman played Drax in it. Gary
Oh,
Oldman's cool.
is that him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
that was hands down my favorite part of the whole movie was him going there, confronting him, seeming like he was the guy below them all the way through, and then he kept that pistol on his leg, and it showed it at the beginning. I was just like, "Come on, man, pull it, pull it, pull it!" And as soon as he finally did, that whole just look at me, look at my eyes. You thought it was funny? Pow, pow, pow! That was so cool. Yeah, who's laughing now?
One of the parts I liked was, well, I didn't like, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is so Ken, and it annoyed me. So when they're in the cop scene or in the police department, and the one
Mhm.
cop is going, me and I forget who it was, like me and James or whatever the name of the cop was, and the other cop goes, James and I, and corrected his grammar. That's what Ken does all the time to me. I'm like, oh my gosh, that was such a Ken move. I'm like, that's so you, Ken. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, because he's
I
always correcting my grammar.
Yeah, that I do that with Natalie a lot. So I had never seen this movie before. I saved it for like I had already seen every Quentin Tarantino movie up to that point, but I had been saving this movie to watch with like somebody that like. I wanted to watch it for the first time with Natalie, and uh
Oh, that's so
she
sweet.
loved it. She loved it a lot. And so at some point, we're going to get the tattoos. We're going to get Clarence in Alabama.
That's funny.
She liked it.
So do you always correct her on her grammar like Ken does to me?
Yeah, I
He's like,
do.
it's Ken and I, not Ken, me and Ken or whatever. And then he goes on a big spiel about like why it's Ken and I versus me and Ken. I'm like, stop, just stop correcting me. It's so annoying.
He's right, though.
No, don't. He might be right, but don't correct me. I don't want especially when I'm out of work. Don't make me think. I think all day long for 8 hours, so I don't want to think. But so that part, like, was funny because I felt the other cop's irritation when that one cop was correcting him
Yeah.
because of Ken, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so Ken.
I
It was
liked
annoying.
uh I really liked the when he when you meet Christopher Walken's character and he shoots his dad. I that whole just sit there and throw dialogue back and forth. It's just like it's like 10 minutes of straight heat on film to me. I loved it. I thought that whole just back and forth, like, I got this on you and I know this. Well, all right, if you know this, then tell me about this. And it's like I just that whole the way he played his own hand in that conversation, man, it's master. So I just love Quentin Tarantino stuff. I love to sit down and just talk with the guy about his film and like why, what, what makes you think like this? Like, because you're not wrong. Like it's so cool. I don't know. Uh, what was your favorite scene?
I think probably the cop scene, just because it was, um, I could relate to it. That part of it.
Mm,
I don't know why it was,
mm,
and I guess I don't know because it was a lot of violence. I'm trying to think. Um, I think that's probably Yep. What about you?
Definitely whenever he confronts Drax, that's my favorite. I love that scene because he's just total courage, balls to the wall, doesn't care what happens, only cares about like what he gets out of it, and I it's hard to put my finger on anything specifically, but the only difference about this movie than what Quentin Tarantino had wrote would have made you not like the movie anymore, even more, because in the original story that Quentin Tarantino writes, uh, Clarence dies when he gets shot in the face, and Alabama's left raising the kid by herself.
Oh, and re they revised it, obviously.
Well, Tony Scott did. Tony Scott, I mean, he loves his widescreen. He makes like look at his movies. They're just like they're beautiful on screen. They look like a beautiful picture. That's what he does, and he shoots these just he loves a happy, clear ending, and Quentin Tarantino doesn't care about that because not everything is clear or definitive in life, and you never know what the ending is going to be until it's actually there.
Yeah. Ken says at the end when everyone was going to be a victor and no one was, and the selfishness killed everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Except for obviously Christian Slater and his wife, they lived. They were probably the most selfish because they're the ones who started it all.
Well, you got to think like at the beginning, his intention was just to go over there and get
Revenge.
uh well, he was going to get Alabama's stuff. That was like really it, but
No, I think his intention. High Precious Gems. Thanks for coming in. No, his intention was to go get revenge on how he
that's true.
because when she was talking about how he was pimping her out and all that, he
Yeah,
was
you're
mad
right.
about that part. So he went to go kill
Yeah.
him, and then decided to take all the coke and everything else after he saw
Well,
it.
he didn't know that it was no, because that girl gathered all the stuff for him, and she just thought that that's what he wanted. But
Um,
he told her get Alabama's things and put them in a bag.
oh,
And
yeah, okay, you're right about that. But
but
still,
he probably did go over there with the intention to kill him.
yeah, he did. You could
Yeah.
tell because um he didn't even tell her. He was trying to keep it a secret at first that he was
Hmm.
going over there. So why would you keep it a secret if you're just going to get her stuff? But he
Well,
could see the evil in his eyes when she was like saying he put me out, and he was so mad that he did that to her. So
yeah.
he did it out of revenge, and then all this spiraled out of control. See, that's what greed does to you, and when you want revenge, revenge is not always the best thing. I always like when Ken gets mad about something, I'm always like, Ken, karma, it'll come, it'll get to him.
Hmm.
Just it's not worth it. Let karma take its place. Ken says the Equalizer stole that exact scene. What scene? Of them taking the
I think he's talking about when they're talking to each other.
oh. Hmm.
I could be
But
wrong.
I loved the Equalizer with are you talking about at the beginning when Denzel Washington like like can kind of like see
Samuel L.
all
Jackson.
oh was it Samuel L. Jackson?
He said Denzel Washington.
Well, I thought it was Denzel Washington in The Equalizer.
Oh, he was in the yeah. Denzel was in the Equalizer.
Oh, buying out the girl scene. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, I love. Did we haven't reviewed The Equalizer, have we?
I don't think so.
That was
We
good.
may have actually. I think we have. I
Oh
think
yeah.
we did.
Okay, yeah. That
I'm
was a
pretty
good
sure we
movie.
did.
That was a good movie. But I I I like some action movies, but as you can tell, like I don't like the movies where like the good people die at the end. I only like when the bad people die.
But
I like
that's not
when
usually reality.
that's why it's called a movie. You're supposed to make people feel happy in a movie.
I guess that's a matter of perception. I could see your point though.
Because even in action thriller movies, most of the time the good guy always survives. Unless it's based on a true movie and or true life events, and the person actually dies, like like in Saving Private Ryan, when all the brothers actually did die and all that. I mean, those are real life events and
Well,
stuff like that.
300, Leonidas dies
Yeah,
in the movie 300. I'm
yeah,
trying to think of another. There's plenty of them. Iron Man dies in uh Marvel and the what is
yeah,
it? Avengers.
yeah. But didn't he die in like the very last one?
Yeah.
Well, that's probably because they had to kill him off. But like, I don't like it when the good guy dies at the end. That's always like my gripe of the whole movie is when the good guy dies. The good guy isn't supposed to die.
Well,
The bad it's supposed to be good prevails and evil doesn't. It's both, and so that way it shows people that if you're good, you'll prevail, and if you're evil, karma's gonna come get you, bitch. Right?
well, yes and no, but all earthly things are vain and vanity. All happy and heavenly things are unearthly. So,
Maybe that's why I like it. Ken, wow. Yeah, and maybe that's why I like my Hallmark movies. It's a feel good. It makes you feel good versus be all
no,
like,
it's a cheap trick, is what it is. It's just,
mm,
it's like low hanging fruit. It's just so, like, you could let a monkey watch that and he would understand what's going on. Those are, it's just easy stuff to follow. Those aren't movies that make you think. It's like I don't like predictability. I didn't go to a movie to guess right what was going to happen, and I
well,
do that all the time, but with Quentin Tarantino movies, I'm thrown all over the place everywhere, and
well,
I
that
don't
is
know.
true. All the Hallmark movies are predictable. You know exactly what's going to happen. It's the exact
Mhm.
same plot, just maybe okay. This one's food. This one is a bakery. This one is a
Yeah.
chef. This one is whatever, and it's the same plot and the same ending. Like at the beginning, they hate each other because they bumped into each other, and the one was a snot, and she has a fiance that's in another city that and he didn't come with, and then they end up falling in love with the person in the town, and then they have to make a decision of going back or
Yep.
uh,
It's all about going to
whatever.
your hometown.
Yep, it's exact same plot. But you know what? I like it because even though it's predictable and I can tell you everything that's going to happen, it still makes you feel good at the end because at the end, they fall in love and happily ever after,
Boo.
just like life should be. And pretty
Well,
soon, I'll have my happily ever
I
after with
mean, that's what
Clarence and the
happens in
kid.
true romance. But you got a hell of a story to tell about it on the way out the door, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Screw a dramatic like, you needing to prove you love me. I just got shot in the eye for you, woman. I love you.
Blake. What are we gonna do with you? Okay,
I'm just saying,
the
this plot is
IMDb.
way thicker and juicier, like a whole medium rare steak, and you're over there eating Dearborn dry beef jerky. That's all I got to say about that.
Ken says all I can say is he didn't see that coming. uh,
Man, that's
okay,
funny.
IMDb page.
All right. True Romance, 1993, rated R. 1 hour and 54 minutes long. Or 59 minutes, I apologize, sorry. Uh, IMDb rating, 8 out of 10. Fabulous, I love it. We never rated it, but I give it a 4, obviously.
I give it a 2.
Boo. This is coming, y'all, just so y'all know. This is coming from the person who gave Bad Moms Christmas a 4. Okay?
Hell yeah.
I'm just saying. So y'all take that with a grain of salt. Um, all right. In Detroit, a pop culture enthusiast steals cocaine from his new wife's pimp and tries to sell it in Hollywood, prompting the mobsters who own the drugs to pursue the couple. That's just a hell of a. Let's just blow your mind with this crazy plot story right here in the summary. That's insane. Directed by Tony Scott, written by Quentin Tarantino, Roger Avery. Roger Avery's written a lot of good movies too. Stars Christian Slater, Patricia Arquette, Dennis Hopper, Val Kilmer, 500 million other people. Chris Penn is in it, Gary Oldman, Brad Pitt, young Brad Pitt, Christopher Walken, Samuel L. Jackson, Michael Rappaport, Saul Rubinek, James Gandolfini is in it as well. And that's it. Yeah, 8 out of 10 is perfect. I love that. I'll take that all day. Well, 7.9 out of 10, but that's 8 out of 10. I'm about to
And
put y'all all on just movies that are freaking awful, but they're amazing. All right, storyline. In Detroit, Clarence Worley goes to the movie theater alone on his birthday to watch some movies. The gorgeous Alabama Whitman accidentally drops her popcorn on Clarence and they watch the movie together. Later, they go to a diner for pie and end up having a one-night stand. In the morning, Alabama confesses that she's a call girl hired to spend the night with him, but she has fallen in love with him. In the morning, they get married, and Clarence goes to the club where she works to bring her some clothes. However, her pimp Drexel Spivey, and his partner beat him up, and he reacts by killing them both. Clarence asks for Alabama's suitcase with her clothes, and the other girls mistakenly, so there's our answer, mistakenly gave him another one, which contains cocaine. When Clarence discovers the mistake, he decides to travel with Alabama to the house for his friend, aspiring actor Dick Ritchie, to sell the drugs and travel to Mexico. Tagline: stealing, cheating, killing. Who said romance is dead?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Matthew
And
McConaughey.
what about him?
You're like, all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right. All right. In a 2011 interview with American Film Institute, Gary Oldman was asked what his favorite role was. He chose two: Lee Harvey Oswald in JFK and Drexel Spivey in this movie. Those were his two favorites.
Wow.
Gary Oldman met with Tony Scott about the project and told him he hadn't had a chance to read the script he'd been sent. Then asked Scott what his part would be like. Scott told him, "You're playing a white guy who thinks he's black and you're a killer pimp." Oldman laughed and immediately accepted the role. That's awesome. Brad Pitt improvised most of his lines. Brad Pitt found the hat he is wearing in the kitchen sequence on the boardwalk in Venice, California. He took it, washed it, and wore it for the film.
Huh.
Director Tony Scott gave Patricia Arquette the purple Cadillac as a gift after shooting Wrapped, as the Ford Fortuna she was driving at the time kept breaking down. Patricia Arquette recounts this in the 2002 DVD commentary. That's awesome. So she ended up getting the Cadillac that they were driving.
It's funny.
All right. Brad Pitt's character Floyd is Tarantino's take on all the roommates he had to suffer through before finding success. Floyd's the closest thing he's written to a mere sketch of a character, and he credits Pitt with taking that nothing on the page and making it so memorable. That's awesome. Quentin Tarantino named the Sicilian scene as one of his proudest moments. I had heard the whole speech about the Sicilians a long time ago from a black guy living in my house. One day, I was talking with a friend who was Sicilian, and I started telling that speech, and I thought, wow, this is a great scene. I got to remember that. That's how it happened.
Mm.
According to Dennis Hopper, the only words that were improvised in the scene with Christopher Walken were eggplant and cantaloupe. Although this movie was not directed by Quentin Tarantino, it is still considered part of the Tarantino universe. The first clue to this is Lee Donowitz, the grandson of Sergeant Donnie Donowitz from Inglourious Bastards in 2009, which I caught that the second that I saw this movie because I saw Inglourious Bastards before I saw this. And the second piece of evidence is the fact that Mr. White in Reservoir Dogs mentions working with a girl named Alabama. And that is also awesome. He says, because Joe asks him, how's Alabama? He says, Bama. I haven't seen Bama in 4 years or something like that. But copies of the original script sent out to studios had the tagline, "When you're tired of relationships, try a romance." That's cool. In a 2014 interview, Gary Oldman said that he got the idea for Drexel's voice in New York one day. He said, "I heard a kid talking outside my trailer and literally pulled him in from the street and said, 'Read this dialogue and tell me what you think.' He read a couple of lines and said, 'That's good, but it don't fly. I wouldn't say that.' And I said, 'What would you say?' And he helped authenticate it so I could show up and become that character."
That's funny.
According to director Tony Scott, Val Kilmer had originally wanted to play the character of Clarence. Kilmer spent 8 hours in makeup being transformed into Elvis Presley. Fortunately, he was only required for 2 days of filming. The character is called Mentor in the closing credits, so as not to face any litigation from Presley estate.
Mm.
On the first day of shooting, it became clear that Christian Slater and director Tony Scott had different ideas on how to play Clarence. So Scott gave Slater a copy of Taxi Driver and told him to watch it as homework. How about that?
That's funny.
Taxi Driver was a good movie.
Yeah. I don't know if I don't know if I've seen that.
It's got Robert De Niro in it. You haven't seen Taxi Driver?
I don't think I have.
All right, that's our movie next week. I'm calling it now. You don't even get to decide because it's a good movie.
Okay, I guess so. Taxi Driver.
All right. In early versions of the script, the character of Drexel had several more scenes. Many were removed and repurposed for Pulp Fiction before being removed from that project as well.
Hmm.
Patricia Arquette's 4-year-old son, Enzo Rossi, is in the final scene. Gary Oldman had his Dracula wig maker work on Drexel's dreadlock wig, and he sported one of his eyes from the same movie. His 70-year-old mother was on set each day, and he would solicit her opinions on his performance. The scene in which Nikki, Chris Penn, and Cody, Tom Sizemore, interrogate Elliot was improvised by the three actors. So that's your favorite scene. It was all improv. Gary Oldman stated in an interview that he would like to do a film on Drexel Spivey. All right, those are really long. I'm not reading that. Quentin Tarantino said that he never visited the set of the movie during filming. Quentin Tarantino chose the name of Alabama as an homage to Pam Grier, who is Alabama in Women in Cages. The original script even had Clarence mention that the name sounded like Pam Grier character, like a Pam Grier character. Which is funny because he actually had Pam Grier play in his movie Jackie Brown. And I'm sure that made his whole world at the time because he was a huge Pam Grier fan. The screenplay of this movie was originally part of a 500-page screenplay written by Quentin Tarantino and Roger Avery called The Open Road. The other half of it was used for Natural Born Killers. In both films, Tom Sizemore plays the cop. In the DVD commentary, Quentin Tarantino admits that this is his most autobiographical film that he has ever made. So it's basically a good movie about him. Tom Sizemore was originally cast as Virgil before even assuming the role of Cody Nicholson. Tom Sizemore recommended James Gandolfini for the role of Virgil. That's pretty much there's a whole bunch of them. Jack Black appears in an early role as a theater usher in a deleted scene.
Hmm.
This is Quentin Tarantino's mom's favorite film of his. That's cool.
Wow.
All right, let's go down here. Quotes. Let's do some of the quotes. Don't condescend me, man. I'll fucking kill you, man. Oh man, those are big quotes. Hey, get some beer and some cleaning products. Now I know I'm pretty, but I ain't as pretty as a couple of titties. um, Alabama said, I'm gonna go jump in the tub and get all slippery and soapy, and then hop in the waterbed and watch X-rated movies till you get your ass back in my loving arms. All right, honey. Let's see. Let's get down to the bottom because we only got 5 minutes left here. Oh, come on. Don't do this right now. All right. Release date September 10th, 1993. Budget was $13 million, and opening weekend it only made $4 million, and grossed worldwide $13 million. So it made its money back, but this also doesn't include all the DVD sales, and I just don't understand why this movie didn't take off that well. I think it's a classic, and you know, money's just different, and movies didn't make it into uh every single theater back then, especially movies like this that are way left field from what everyone else is doing. uh it's hard to get some movies into theaters, which
Yeah.
is a big problem that he had with Reservoir Dogs. That's why it only made $700,000 its first weekend.
Yeah.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, sorry you didn't enjoy True Romance, but I love it.
Hey, you don't enjoy all my movies.
You will like
Taxi
what would I
Driver.
say? Yeah, you will like Taxi Driver.
Okay, so the riddle for tonight is, why did the math textbook be so sad?
The what?
Why was the math textbook so sad?
Because he had to subtract, or he was divided. Because he was divisible by 2. I don't know. Why was the damn math book sad?
Because it had too many problems.
Damn it.
And
Let me
you
show
laugh.
y'all. Let me show y'all my new gift before we leave. Damn that joke. Natalie got this for me. Look, it's a helmet and it floats. It's not attached to anything.
Holy cow.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, that is neat.
That's my new gift. Newest addition to the man cave. Actually, no, it's not. It's this table. Did I show you this last time?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you showed me the table.
Yeah. Got a table.
So, all right. Any last words for the chat?
Thank y'all for coming in, staying loyal. Appreciate you, Ken. Hope you're doing good over there, buddy. Look forward to seeing y'all next week for Taxi Driver. It's young Robert De Niro. I think this movie came out in the late 70s or something like that. So we got a classic on our hands coming in. It's very weird, very eerie feeling. But it's a happy and it's a good ending. It's a good ending.
Okay.
I promise you.
Okay.
But it will freak you out. It will make you feel like, this guy's weird.
All right, everyone. Yes, thank you for everything and staying interactive. That makes it so much easier. And remember, you're all beautiful inside and out. Don't let anyone make you think differently. And the quote from tonight comes from Matthew McConaughey. We cannot fully appreciate the light without the shadows. Yes, love that quote.
Amen.
And everyone have a great night and see you next time. Bye.